This here is a timeline map showing the history of time travel according to the interviews that have been done on this channel. On this, we have some of the most historic moments in the past, present, and future. The green boxes that you see around the timeline that are titled Time Room are described to be like rest stops for time travelers. But not only are they rest stops, they are needed in order to travel through time.
This is like a time room. I actually broke the anus of the time room, and I'm not supposed to be in here. I'm not sure if the other time travelers, because I've seen your videos.
Yeah.
I've only been inside this era for like a day, but I've seen most of the videos of other time travelers. I don't think they've been in here because they don't know how to get in here.
These time rooms are shared by people?
Yeah, it's basically, you know, those rest stops where everyone has when you drive. It's basically like that, but for people who have access to time travel.
It all begins in year 1, but first we must take a trip to the year 1 sextillion, where a person by the name of Trevor decides to travel to the year 1.
How do you time travel from the year 1? I mean, this technology doesn't exist now.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't really into all that stuff. I was just a chill guy. But one of my homeboys, Trevor, he actually came back in time and met up with me, and that's how we met. He actually came from the year sextillion, and he went back to the year 1, and that's pretty much how me and him met. And then I just been time traveling ever since.
Now, even though time traveling was not created in the year 1, by Trevor traveling back to the year 1 and taking with him a caveman to travel through time, that caveman was technically the first person to time travel, making the first time that a human travels in time year 1. We continue to the year 200, where the first signs of paper currencies appear.
So the dollar bills in like the year 200 actually look like this.
Oh, let me see. That's money from the future?
No, from the past, from the year 200.
Oh, that's money from the past.
Yeah.
Year 200. Wow, that's amazing.
At this very moment, we are in the year 2018, so we'll move forward to the year 2028, where a new technology that is set to extend human life is being developed.
I have a life expectancy of 425 years old because of new technologies that will arise in the next 10 years. So a lot of us will be living longer.
In the year 2168, 150 years from the present time, a new type of cosmetic surgery will emerge, one that will allow people to attach extra limbs to their bodies.
There's some cosmetic surgery I can get within 150 years. I can do it because that's when it's going to be available. To where, hey, I'm going to add those 2 extra arms.
By 2218, the website known as YouTube is no longer the biggest video platform online, having been surpassed by Amazon Video.
YouTube's not even the biggest platform anymore.
Oh, really?
Amazon, that company's still around. They came out with a platform that actually destroys YouTube.
Oh, yeah, they're actually talking about something like that now. Amazon
so
Video or something like that.
Also, it is known that by the year 2218, mostly everyone is vegan.
So what do you eat? What's food like?
It's all vegan pretty much.
In the year 2300, small pills are created in an effort to stop world hunger.
And we solved world hunger like 300 years ago because of these small pills.
By the year 2600, people continue to consume the small pills in place of food, therefore having no more use for food and sleep.
We don't eat. We found that eating is actually very bad for you, and we just take these like little pills full of calories and nutrients. Everyone's skinny. Eating is useless. So is sleeping. Sleeping is like not a thing anymore. I guess you guys sleep a lot.
The year 2600 is also a big moment in history for human technology integration.
All the Jewish people figured that since they already are cutting off people's foreskins, what's the big deal if we start putting technology parts into us? So all the new Jewish people that were born started putting technology into them, and they saw a bunch of health improvements. They were living way longer. They were acquiring, so now it's just a thing that people do because there's no point of not doing it.
Because of these new human technology integrations, human life is looked at differently. For the first time in history, no one dies.
So years became irrelevant. Like nobody's keeping track of years anymore because no one's dying anymore. So like counting years was only meant to count how many years you have left to live, but that's an option now.
It is also known that somewhere in between the year 2018 and the year 2600, ApexTv attempts to create a time machine and travel through time.
So Apex, what he tries to do is he tries to send people to the future and back into the past. He actually tries to make a time machine. We're following his YouTube ad revenue that he's getting. Yeah.
And does he achieve that?
No.
Year 4000, two-way time viewing technology emerges.
And what is that you're wearing in your face? Like, is that a technology from the future?
It's how we see. It's how I see you right now.
Also, in the future, no one can see without that?
Only see into the past.
Oh, wait, so no one can see in the present?
Can, but to see into the past.
Oh, it's for time viewing.
Yes.
So this thing on your face is your time machine?
In a way.
It is also known that by the year 4000, most people are communicating telepathically.
We communicate telepathically. Words are for time old.
Also in the year 4000, a mysterious purple pill makes its debut.
Is that really what
It's just about the pill that you choose to take. The red or the blue. But the common misconception. There's a third pill. Do you know the color?
Purple?
Yes.
Oh, it is purple.
Very impressed.
In the year 5000, the Mexican race begins to work on the time machine and eventually becoming successful at time travel, prompting the beginning of the Mexican takeover.
Our race, the Mexicans, in around the year 5000, we actually invented time travel.
In the year 7000, a new breed of human with smooth metallic skin rises, bringing with them multi-tool technology, the likes of which we've never seen before.
So were you born like this, or is this something that you do?
Born like this.
Oh, you were born like that?
And contrary to the way it looks, it's actually very silky.
Oh,
Can't
really?
you hear it? You hear that?
But anyway, what is that you were using exactly? I don't think I've ever seen anything like this.
It's a multi-tool.
Huh.
Does many things, multiple functions.
What does it do? Like, what's one of the functions?
Communication.
It's a phone.
Enhance visuals.
Yeah.
Stores food.
Stores food.
You can use it as a scratch or rub your skin.
Also in the year 7000, the internet becomes obsolete.
You'd be shocked to know that in just 10 years, the internet becomes boring. And where I am, it's not even a thing to have internet. Some people don't have internet at all.
It is also known that somewhere in between the year 2018 and the year 7000, 15 world wars have taken place.
Pornhub no longer exists. It's crazy. There was a World War 15 and it eliminated Pornhub. It's a travesty.
By the year 8000, the Mexican race have completely taken over.
In the future, we are the only race that's left, which is the Mexicans.
Really? What happened to everybody else?
We kind of wiped everyone else out.
The Mexicans.
We wiped out every other race.
Also in the year 8000, while the Mexican rule, a cure for cancer is found. And it is also known that a level system is put into place. Not every single Mexican is the same. Levels of Mexicans exist.
Wow. What else are Mexicans responsible for? Like further advancements?
We found the cure for cancer. I made this rule to where only level 5 and higher Mexicans can buy this.
Oh, wow. There's different types of level Mexicans.
Yes, I am level 10, which is the highest you can get.
By the year 8005, we know that aliens have been introduced.
So what this is basically another watch, but this contains all the DNA from other extraterrestrials during my time.
Wow.
And that is as far as we know that the Mexican rule continues to take place. By the year 10,000, a complete downfall of civilization has taken place.
This may be a little bit of a spoiler, but there is just an absolute downfall of civilization here in about 10,000 years. And so we've just slowly been rebuilding, and this is kind of one of the evolutions of that rebuild.
By the year 20,000, the ozone layer is completely depleted. Too much sun has evolved the human race.
Unfortunately, in the future, the ozone layer has been completely depleted, and all those vitamin D rays that you get from the sun can, in fact, sadly burn your face literally off.
After the huge downfall of civilization, alien life is seen again, this time as microorganisms.
Aliens, are they real? Do they exist?
Well, yes and no. They do, but not in the traditional sense that we think. It is more of like microorganisms and things of that nature on some of the 37 planets in the solar system.
It is also known that during the year 20,000, there are now 37 planets in our solar system.
There are now 37 planets. They still haven't included Pluto back in.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's there's 37 of them, including Earth.
So,
Also known about the year 20,000, everyone is paid at a base rate.
Money is kind of weird in the future. Everybody is paid a base rate no matter what their job is, but it's still all really, really low.
yeah.
Another known fact about the year 20,000 is that polio has returned.
The main disease is polio, actually.
Polio has returned.
Yes, polio has returned.
Also by the year 20,000, we know that about 3,000 wars have taken place.
How many wars have we had?
Oh, man. A lot. There's been, I would wager, let's see, 3,000.
Wow.
That's like kind of your world war type things.
Not much is known about what happened in between the years 20,000 and 100,000, but what we do know is that by the year 100,000, aliens are time traveling.
This time we have an interview with a time traveler who happens to be an alien, and he claims that he is from the year 100,000. So how's it going, man?
It is going, for the most part, pretty well.
Also in the year 100,000, most of the water is used to make energy drinks, having a devastating effect on plant life.
Well, as I said, it's plant life is basically becomes eradicated within a few years due to, for whatever reason, everybody's infatuation with energy drinks, and they stop watering crops, and it just turns into a giant dust bowl.
Also in the year 100,000, residents of a planet called Plator Quattro had a nuclear war and left their planet to inhabit ours.
From what I understand, my great-great-grandfather came from Plator Quattro to Earth after a nuclear war broke out on his planet.
By the year 7 trillion, the sun burns out, leaving everyone in pure darkness.
Okay, so what year is it?
7 trillion.
7 trillion.
Yes.
And why is it so dark?
Because see, the day the sun go dark, the sun no longer have light. No light. No light. It's dark. Lights no work when sun no work.
I see that. I mean, I see it's dark. I can't see anything at all.
Not much is known about the occurrences in between the year 7 trillion and this number right here. But what we do know is that in the year sextillion, a man by the name of Trevor decides to travel to the year 1.
How do you time travel from the year 1? I mean, this technology doesn't exist now.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't really into all that stuff. I was just a chill guy. But one of my homeboys, Trevor, he actually came back in time and met up with me, and that's how we met. He actually came from the year sextillion, and he went back to the year 1, and that's pretty much how me and him met. Yeah, and then I just been time traveling ever since.
The last living being happens to live at this time right here.
What year exactly are you from?
103 sextillion 810 quindecillion 284 quattuordecillion 019 tredecillion 301 duodecillion 930 undecillion 193 decillion 910 nonillion 471 octillion 047 septillion 192 sextillion 756 quintillion 194 quadrillion 739 trillion 184 billion 810 million 479,019. I am the last living thing in the universe.
We also know that this time right here is the last time for the universe. However, there is some talk about a next batch.
We are not real. We were never here, and soon, the next batch will also question their existence.
Perhaps a brand new timeline will be created after this one? It is known that time travel is possible because of time. However, we do know that time itself has lost control of some openings, leaving some doors open for who knows what type of creatures and what type of dangers.
I have lost control of certain openings within myself. And so I shall warn you.
This is the history of time travel according to the interviews that have been done on this channel. If you have not seen any of these interviews in its entirety, I suggest that you do. Links will be in the description section below. I also suggest that you click the subscribe button if you're not, and while you're at it, click the notification button so that you're notified every time an interview goes up. You'll never miss one of our fantastic interviews. Thank you, and goodbye.